flipping houses and learning your market. This is Rick Jarman, Real Estate Old School. Why is it so important to know your market if you're flipping a house? I'm going to tell you. Here's the thing. How many of y'all seen all these flipping shows on HGTV? How many, maybe yourself, have been flipping houses and you work up your budget, but then you go in, you're tearing out walls, you're gutting out the house, you're tearing out cabinets. But let me tell you something. No matter what all you do to a house that you're flipping, it's only going to sell for what the market will stand. So you have to know your market. First thing you need to know when you buy a house to flip is what would the maximum sale price be. Because you need to know that. Now, me personally, I like to fix up one, make it look as much like a new one as I can and get top dollar. But to know what top dollar is, you got to know your market. Or figure your worst case scenario, whatever you're comfortable with. But I like to know my market. I like to know what's the maximum I can sell it for. Then I know what I can put into it. You subtract out what you're paying for it, subtract out your repairs, subtract out any commissions that you'll be paying based on that price, and see what your profit is. Now, if your profit's too skinny, you can't put as much into it as you want to. You know, sometimes you just can't tear that wall out you want to tear out and give it that open concept that everybody loves. But if the money's not there, you can't do it. Maybe you need to paint them cabinets instead of tearing them out. Get some new hardware. A lot of things you got to look at. You can't just go in there like a bat out of hell, tearing everything out and thinking, all right, I can make it up on the end. You got to know what that end is. Because you know what? Like I tell you, liars can number, but the numbers don't lie. You're only going to be able to get so much farther in the end. And that could be changing some areas it already is, you know. You know, some people, they're saying the property values are going down. Some expect it 10, 15, 20%. I personally don't think that's going to happen. Not nationwide. I'm sure in certain areas it will. Everybody I'm talking to right now, they're holding on cost-wise of the houses they're selling. So, when you get ready to buy that house, you need to know your market before you even write your offer. You need to know what that house can sell for fixed up. Because you may be wasting your time and money. Nothing worse than to fix a house up and get to the end and say, where'd my profit go? You don't want to do that. You know, that's no fun right there. But you know, even if you're dealing with a piece of property as a rental house and you're buying it to fix up and rent, you still need to know the maximum rent you can get on, you know, for this location, wherever it is. That'll help you determine how much you can put into it. Because sometimes even when you're renting a house, I've seen people maybe fix the house up to rent, looks like they're getting it ready to flip. You know, I've talked about this before. Don't put more in it than, just make it safe, nice, pleasing to the eyes, but don't overdo it. You know, it's all about location, location, location. Sometimes that's more important than having, you know, a wall tore out on your rental or whatever, you know. Just don't overspend. Just don't overspend. Don't think you got to go in there and just replace everything when you're dealing with rentals. Like I said, that flipping is different. You want to make that flip look as much like a new house as you can. But now on that rental, don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. Anyway, that's what I had on my mind today. Thought I'd tell y'all about. Just learn your market. Learn your market. Learn your market, like I always tell you. One of the most important things you can do. Talk with y'all tomorrow. And go and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you hadn't already. If you follow me on Instagram, that's great. Tell your friends. Let them follow me. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.